Hello. We are now in a loading screen. Because why not? I guess I should probably like explain this. I don't care. Anyway, for those who don't know, this is No Man's Sky. We're gonna do normal because I like played this before in my spare time. Like, I'm not even joking. This is one of my favorite games. Just you're gonna see why in a minute. As soon as this game loads. So this is gonna be a new filler because I bothered making this game into a filler. And there kind of is like no end to this game, which is kind of interesting. But on the plus side, it is actually really cool to just play a game and do all the kinds of things in this. Like, when this game came out, it wasn't like this. Like, it wasn't the game that it is now. Like, I played it before and I'll point out everything as it goes along, but for now it's just it's a lot better now than it was when it first came out. So it's a plus side. Begin initialization. Oh, hold on. It's been a while since I've actually started this. It's been a while since I've actually started like a new file on this game.
Life support systems activated.
Look how beautiful this
Machine
game
kinetic
is.
system online.
Look at this. This is why I like this game.
Aerial propulsion jetpack online.
Is just how beautiful.
Multi-tool and mining laser attachment operational. User initialization sequence complete.
So we have made first contact on this planet. Also, I'm going to change. Actually, I press down.
Radiation protection falling.
I'm gonna change it to first person because I prefer that, honestly. Okay, so the scanner is just bad. So what we need to do, we need to find rocks. It's actually like these, which are extremely well placed throughout the entire planet. And there's like a lot of beautiful stuff in this game. Like this planet is just the start of it, and I love it. Oh no, that's salt, that's salt, that's salt, that's salt. Okay, here.
Component repaired.
So we can scan the locate sodium. Got no analysis, which is kind of bad. Yeah, there's also a quick way to do this. If you press down and just do that.
Technology recharge.
Oh, and the soundtrack of this game. Oxygen recycler. I don't think I can get that just yet.
Starship signal detected.
Oh, there's a signal. Reach the marked area. Oh, did I kill one? Did I accidentally hit a creature? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I did not know they were there. Okay, so navigation basics is just stuff like that. You can sprint. You can also use a jetpack, but it depletes your gauge by a lot. So, highly recommend not doing that as much, unless you want to reach high places, in which case go for it. These things, these are buried cache. Unfortunately, we cannot scan these things. Which is bad because I actually really like. It's bad because I actually really like the creatures in this game, or some of them at least. Some of them are just weird. Okay, so I'm gonna destroy some plants. If we wanted to proceed, we actually had to do this. Also to recharge the
Technology recharge.
mining beam, because the mining beam takes carbon-based products. Don't know why.
Radiation protection falling.
So,
Technology recharge.
so another thing that I'm gonna mention is that if you melee and then use jetpack, it's actually a lot faster. I don't know why it is. It just is. I want to go over here. There's smoke. There's a good reason for smoke. This here is damaged machinery. I'm gonna take that. Because that is something useful later. And doing that allows us to get nanites. Actually, that right there. That is a spaceship. It's not just any spaceship. I believe that's our spaceship. Alright, so there's different things that you can craft, and there's like different things that you can make and stuff. This is just one of them. We're not entirely. These are oxygen-rich plants. They help a lot. Scenario. Iteration. Hashtag 2311. Battery section failure. Likely. Vessel 16 implied cause Sentinel inversion. Transfer. Now generated. Broadcast received. Traveler anomaly. Anomaly's compliant. Position logged. Anyway. Let's go over here. Iteration online. Atlas connection. Intermittent. Launch thrusters offline. Pulse engine offline. I find myself alone on a strange world, unequipped and in danger. I have no memory of how I got here, no sense of before. But this ship at least seems to recognize me. The controls react to my touch, or at least to that of my exosuit. I'm not dead yet. And this ship is a lifeline out to the stars. Alright, pulse engine is bad. As well as the launch thrusters, which sucks. Oh, these things have rocket launchers too. Awesome. I did not know they could have that. Right, so two things we can actually make. Oh, we need more of those. Okay. Yeah, there's like a long, nifty animation of that. There's like a long, nifty animation of you just getting out of the thing. Whoops. Whoops. Go back. Game. There we go. Right. You want to make that.
Component repaired.
Want to make stuff and just
Radiation protection falling.
just put it into stuff. Hydrogen jelly. We need a lot more than just those two. We also need a portable refiner, which as it implies, it's just refining stuff over and over again until we actually get it. Oh no, that's all. That's all. I don't need salt. Okay, there's gonna be a bunch of these hydrogen crystals. The hydrogen crystals around, so use the advantage of it. I'm dead serious. If you don't, you're not gonna go very far in this game. So that was a heat warning. Your multi-tool can overheat. And it sucks. Oh, they went over. Okay. So, yeah. So yeah, this is just there for convenience sake. That which I honestly get.
Technology recharge.
Alright, do I have enough? Okay. I have enough to make metal plating, and I also have enough to make you. Now I just need to know how to make ceramic seal. And I don't know how to make that, so I'm just gonna put this down. Whoops. God, it was R2. I am playing this on PlayStation, as you guys saw. I might need that for later.
Technology recharge.
Right. So this thing, pretty straightforward. Put something in it, you get a ratio of that to the product that you're refining. And yes, it is extremely useful. $50. Okay. I need to find more rocks. I'm also gonna destroy more plants. God, I hope vegans don't actually come. Like, don't actually watch this thing, or environmentalists. I hope they don't come in here and just be like, "You're destroying the planet. Why are you doing that?" Oh, it's because the planet has good stuff. Has some good stuff. Like, I'm not gonna destroy the entire planet fully. Just some of the ones. Just some of the. Yeah, the worst thing about this is that you actually have to be a certain distance in order to... Come on, get in!
Component repaired. Technology repaired.
Alright, now... I got that working. Functional! Starship critically damaged. Why don't we... Unable to synthesize required components. Full attention requires hermetic seal. Search the crash site for supplies. Well, it seems like the only thing here is like this. Fish beacons housing, as well as this distressed broadcast unit, contains planetary charts. I do not feel like running. Oh, I have to actually.
Alert. Navigational data received.
I forgot about the charts in this game. Alright, where you are? Over there. Oh, you're actually not that far. Oh, you're actually not that far. Heck yeah. I'm okay with that.
Radiation protection falling.
I do. Oh. Wait a minute. There it is. Yeah, so that right there is actually known as a freighter, and they can sometimes warp to the planet you're on. It's actually really cool when they do. Oh, sorry, that's not a freighter. That's a frigate. And there's another one over there. I don't know where they are. There's usually one or two of them. Right now, there's just.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
Uh-oh. That's bad. That is super bad. Especially for us, because I mean, there are things that we can get later. There are things that we can get later, but for right now, for right now, we can't do anything. Unless we find a place to seek shelter. And I'm not basically doing that for right now. Because I'm too busy finding all this up. Yeah, there's like different atmospheres for the type of planet in this game, so you might want to...
Radiation protection falling.
So you might want to like consult that
Technology
first.
recharge. Technology recharge. Radiation protection falling.
Just concentrating on trying not to die. Because, well, I don't want to
Technology recharge.
basically die in this game. Yeah. It's a shame that we can't actually, like, do much for right now, but there's a lot of things we can do later. Exactly. Computer.
Weather update. Storm clearing.
Yay! The storm has been cleared. We're safe.
Radiation protection
Oh, this thing!
falling.
Oh. Yeah, ancient language. You have learned the Korvax word for Korvax. Yeah, so there's a bunch of different species here. That, or a bunch of different species in this game. There's like 3 main ones and some other. Anyway, we are in shelter. No one making this recording in case leaving behind in the fabricator might be some use. Visor damage, can't find chip. Yay! I believe there is other stuff around here that we can actually get. Not in this case. I am not going to take you because you're not useful for anything. Okay.
Technology installed.
Okay, now we can make an analysis visor, which is actually the thing I was...
Radiation protection falling.
Game, I don't care. I'm gonna make a thing. And when we now have an analysis visor, we can analyze stuff.
Units received. Units.
So we can analyze different plants, different creatures, and
Units received.
all that jazz.
Units received. Units received. Units
You can also
received.
zoom if you want to.
Units received.
Can And that's pretty much it for the analysis. But you know what it is? It is! Let's go! Carbon crystals! So, the game is saying units received. There's actually... That is actually the main currency of the game. Is units. And there's a bunch of great ways to get a lot of them. But for right now, we don't have many. Just kind of unfortunate for that for me. So the game does have a day and night cycle. Anyway, hazardous flora. There are 3 of them about in the world. About 3 types of hazardous flora in the entire game. And when you get near it, all of them will back damage you. So just be wary about that. If you ever decide to get near one, it's best to go at a distance and just destroy it, like what I did earlier. And so you might notice that. So you notice around here that there's things called deposits. We'll get into that later, because it's actually very useful. It's actually very useful, especially for like these types of things.
Radiation protection falling.
I don't care, game.
Technology
There, fully
recharge.
healed. So yeah, like I said at the beginning of the video, this game did not do very well. It still looked pretty good, but they still looked really good, but it didn't look as good as it is
Radiation
now.
protection falling.
Seriously? There's more crystals over there. Yeah, you can also scan, or if you put the visor on starships, you can actually see what class they are. There's different classes for ships, which is honestly very surprising to me. Mutant plant. Do I want to go for it? Whoop. Hold on. Either there's a geyser or something is burning. I wanted to name you Trikey, but I don't think I have enough to name you, which honestly sucks. To be completely honest. Oh, it's these things. Oh, don't. Okay. but you gotta gas with rocks. Got the gas. It's really cool. I think the higher level the thing is, the more
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
the higher, more amount of stars you get, more you like get out of it. Or something bad will happen if you continue doing that. Or something. We're not gonna get like totally into what's gonna happen, but oh yeah, for some reason the game just likes doing that.
Radiation protection. Warning.
Doing that whenever you're scanning plants and stuff, like you just push it, like you just fits the entire thing into that box. It's kind of weird, but yeah, it's pretty funny at the same time. Also, another thing, the plants here that are just small and stuff, you can't mine them. I'm not joking. You cannot actually mine them.
Units received.
They are just there for aesthetics. That is primarily all they're there for. Up. Got a frigate. I'm gonna explain what that is later, because we don't have like the necessary things in order to like make it. All right, now that we're here,
Component repaired.
pulse engine critically damaged. I don't care. All right, let's launch. So the main answer, sorry, not the main answers. The main thing. So all right, now go here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Game. You can also stop the pulse drive at any time. But yeah, this is basically it. Incoming transmission. Please identify yourself. You are not alone. Follow the broadcast ends assuringly as it began. The final signal appears to be sent planetary coordinates.
Alert. Navigational data received.
Really? I was just there. I was just on this planet. I think you should go into like another planet or something. Oh yeah, I forgot. The landing thing in this game is quite interesting. What's that? Oh yeah, these things. I land. So it comes from the target's way. How do I get up there now? I don't know where I landed. Probably landed it on a path or something. Oh, yeah, artifact exchange. This is actually a really neat oh my god, I parked there. Are you kidding me? That's not what I wanted. I didn't want to land there. Yeah. You can't really go fast in this area. Or, I mean, you can go fast, but yeah. So, in order to initiate landing, you actually have to be kind of. Oh, what's that? Where are you? Oh! There you are! That's the thing I kinda don't want to get right now.
Radiation protection falling.
So, I'm gonna explain those guys. Those, like, little drone things, like, were... It's gone now. Oh, no, no, it's not. It's not gone. But, over by the ship, the thing I showed earlier, that's a sentinel. And they don't like it when you mine stuff, when you're close to them. Or they just don't like you in general. I don't know why, but what they do. Also, we got a thing. I'm not doing anything. You can't get me for it. Oh no. Oh, here it is. This is right here. All the coordinates and find the signal source. I guess it's just this.
Navigational data received.
Yeah, so you can actually find these. Bruh, I don't want to go that way. So, I am probably going to cheat. Because I don't feel like running for a solid 2 hours in the game. All because some place wanted me to get there. I don't want to do that. So there's a neat little trick. So I am going to show you all a neat little trick. Once I actually get back to my ship. Also, yeah, the recording is like going so long. Like I normally post I normally post videos about like 10 10, 20, or 30 minutes. This one, I'm just gonna do like an hour every time. Because I have my reasons. No, seriously, I actually do.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
Alright. What you want to do is get back into your ship. And it is faster to actually get there by the ship, but there's actually an even faster way to do it. Which is very nice. So, you want to go out into the atmosphere. So you actually want to pulse drive out of the atmosphere. Brakes. And just... Yeah, you are actually going to need these for a while later. And what you want to do... pulse drive back towards it, but with the reticle on this marker. That's primarily it. All things considered. You are this way. So I don't like use this? Okay. I want to identify you first.
Units received. Radiation protection falling.
I guess it's just a damaged machinery, huh? I'm gonna save and chart this place. Names of these places are just absolutely amazing. I didn't even do anything like that. 16. No fuel failed station hazard protection. No. Yada yada yada. And okay, so we got a base computer, which we actually kind of need. But I'm not gonna actually like do anything about that yet. So, whoops. I actually am going to put
Technology installed.
you in. We actually need copper. So we need 2 of you and 1 of you. Alright, now that we have a terrain manipulator, as it implies, we can manipulate terrain.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
That's pretty much all this thing does. And it's actually really cool. I'm gonna mention this now. In the when this game first came out, like there was no like deposits or anything. Like there was none of that. And did it actually scan you? That's weird.
Units received.
Yeah, so just be warned, it is going to leave a bunch of holes where you are, and for some reason, whenever you try to scan another one in, or try to find the place that you ores that you are going to put down, you're trying to mine metals. It's not gonna do that. It's just okay. So, thank God we built this. Otherwise, it would have. Otherwise, it would have been bad. I'm gonna put that in there, and we're gonna put in the copper at a ratio of 2 to 1. It'll take 20 seconds for this to be done, but oh yeah, if I move here, you can actually see the time and stuff like that. So, sorry about that. Like, I was trying to find a perfect spot to put this, like, trying to find a spot to put me in, but okay, so this. Okay, so we can actually register this area as our own. Now, I'm not sure what the radius of these things are.
Base computer online.
Wrong sweeps across, but construction supplies low. So we got plans to build stuff. Alright, I believe there should be a part that says where it snaps.
Weather warning. Incoming storm. Base computer online.
Guess not in this case. I'm actually going to flatten you out. Then try and wait. Really? All right, whatever.
Radiation protection falling.
Yes, I know, game.
Radiation protection falling.
Okay, I actually gotta get back to the ship. Where? Wait, my ship's all the way over there. Wait, where's my ship?
Radiation protection falling. Technology recharge.
Okay. Another thing you can do is you can do this. It wastes launch thrusters, but wastes launch fuel, but it's not really as good. I mean, it really kind of isn't because I've already wasted like 2 of them. I am now going to wait until the storm passes. because I want to continue building.
Weather update. Storm clearing.
Yay! The storm is clearing. We're safe. Oh, hey. Just as I hopped out, that happened. That's actually really cool. So these crystals actually contain condensed carbon, which you can refine into you can refine from actual carbon. Which one did I not stand? You're the one that did not stand. Looks like a brain with things sticking. I'm starting to question why you even exist. But yeah, I'm just gonna mine up some things that I actually do want to finish building the house, building the base of operations. Or at least for right now. It's not gonna be final, but it's not gonna be a final thing because this game has a lot of different options you can take. Like you can take a new ship, you can take a new multi-tool and stuff like that. That's pretty much the whole gist of it, but you can't actually complete the game, but it's a lot better if you just my base. There it is. It's a lot better if you I am going to stick hold on, game. Game? Thank you. Alright, I just realized something. If we extend that out by 2, and delete you, delete you, delete you, delete you. Because I kind of want this thing to be symmetrical. Nope, nope, nope. Well, am I going to possibly do all of this in, like, a later episode? Probably. But
Radiation protection falling.
now, Now, I can actually build more wall around this entire area. Because everything needs to be symmetrical and perfect. And I ran out of materials. Great! I'm gonna hop in my ship real quick to just get that bar. That little orange-ish? Is it orange? I don't know. But I'm gonna get that bar build back up again, and then hop back out into the world. And light up more carbon chips. Because we need a crap ton of carbon in order to finish this base. Yes, game, I know there's radiation. I know my radiation thing is wrong. I just started. I mean, I started like almost an hour ago. It's kind of weird because, like, I would totally binge this game at the time for like hours upon hours. Like, again, this is actually one of my favorite games, aesthetically, and that's the primary reason why I like it. It's just because of the aesthetics of the game. I don't like it just because people tell me I can like it. I just like it because, well, oh, bad door, bad wall. Yay, this part's done. Now I got to work on the roof. Ferrite. I'm not sure. Just I have 8. I have 115. So if I put in, I can put in 11 more. Access logs from previous users. Construction largely a success. Salvage data from nearby. Oh yeah, I forgot. There's a construction research unit that we can put in. We aren't going to do that just yet. Because, I have my reasons. Alright, I think I'll put this here. And I'll add, fuel.
Technology recharge.
To you. Just because I actually wanted to in the first place.
Technology recharge.
Oh, I'll get more carbon. I'm not sure when, but it will have to be next time. So, yeah, this video took a while.
Radiation protection stabilizing.
Anyway, next time on No Man's Sky, we have a lot to do in order to initialize stuff, in order to be fully initialized. See you guys then.